So this is going to be my first official video I'm going to be uploading onto my channel, and it's mainly going to focus on clothing styling tip videos for guys. I know on YouTube there's not that many videos for clothing wise for guys, so I thought I'd make a channel specifically for that. So recently I did a clothing haul on a website called Yesstyle, and if you're not familiar with Yesstyle, it's basically an Asian online site where you can get clothing, accessories, shoes, all sorts of stuff. And it's from places like Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, South Korea, and pretty much it. So a couple of tips with this website is that there is a lot of brands. I recommend that you basically find brands that you like and just search under those brands. Otherwise you'll be like scrolling thousands of pages through an endless amount of brands, and you're just going to sit there and then you're just not going to want to do it because it gets so tiring. So it'd be a lot easier if you find a specific brand that you like or brands and just monitor those, because then you're more likely to find something that way. Also, this site, it ranges in price. You can find things that are pretty cheap, and then you can find things that are really expensive. They do carry designer names, mainly purses, bags for women, but they also have their own brands from each country. Everything I bought was specifically to one brand except for one thing, and all the brands are from Taiwan, so they're all Taiwan brand. So the first thing I got was a black blazer. So that's what it looks like. So it's a cropped blazer. So this one actually fits really well on me, because I'm really small and really slim. So it's really hard to shop clothing wise for me, since everything would tend to be really big on me. So Asian clothing definitely is something that fits for me. Now when you're going on Yesstyle, the sizing is really different compared to a lot of other sizing systems in North America. So all my stuff I got is a medium, but then that's a small size they carry in the specific brand I'm looking for. Obviously I wouldn't wear a medium in North American sizing, I wear an extra small. So you need to pay attention to the dimensions of each clothing sizing wise, because people in Asian areas, they are more petite, more toned down, so clothing can be a lot more tighter fit and smaller. So that's something you should also take into consideration. So like I said, this is also a medium, and this is a brand Imagine Men. So this is the only Imagine Men brand I bought. Everything else is a different brand. So lengthwise, this fits right above my waist. Like I said, it is a cropped blazer, which I liked. The sleeves fall right onto my wrist, which they're supposed to, and it's also a single button, which I wanted. I don't like the double buttons, and I don't like double-breasted buttons on a blazer, and a 3-button reminds me of a suit, so I don't like that either. This is more of, I think, of casual wear, and you can dress it up, dress it down. This is more expensive than the two blazers. This I think was $30 or $35. So, okay. And then the other blazer I got was this one. They're both black. So this also is a medium. Now this is the brand called Seventyage. Again, it's another Taiwan brand. Can't see it on camera, but this is a thinner material. It's also cheaper. This one I think was $25. Now the difference between these two is that the neck and the cut, this one's a more stiffer collar, and then the V is not as defined, so the chest is actually pretty wide compared to the other one. And this one also still fits above my waist, and the sleeves fall right onto my wrist. So. Next thing I got was a long hooded cardigan. So I really wanted a long hooded cardigan, especially in springtime, because I don't like carrying umbrellas. I hate carrying umbrellas. So if I'm really lazy, I just pop on my hood and it's just so much more easier that way. And obviously it's too hot to wear a sweater in spring, summertime. You're not going to wear that. So I wanted a hooded cardigan. So this is also medium. It's also Seventyage brand. And this was $32. So you can see the hood. It also has 3 buttons on the side. So now because I'm short, this actually falls halfway underneath my waist to my knee. So obviously it makes me look a bit shorter, but then I really wanted one of these. They did have their hooded cardigans, but that was shorter, but then they were more expensive and I didn't like the way they looked. Also for my cardigans, I like to have pockets in my cardigans. It's more of a convenience factor. If you have something small to put in, like your phone, your wallet, house keys kind of thing, then it's just there, rather than shoving it in your jeans pocket. So this is something I'm really like. Next thing I also got was this cardigan I'm wearing. So it's a blue cardigan, if you can't tell on camera, the lighting is really bad. It's a 3/4 sleeve cardigan. This is also Seventyage, this is also a medium. It's a shawl cardigan, so the collar is not structured, so it's more of a flowy type thing. Also has buttons. And this was the cheapest thing. This was $17 and it's pretty much 70% off. Yeah, I think so. So this one's really good. I like it. And then the last thing I got, this is the most expensive thing I got, was a jacket. So for this jacket, now that I have it and I've worn it a few times, this is something I could have lived without. It's actually not that great, but I bought it, so I have to wear it. So on the mannequin it was really good, but then the mannequin is obviously a little bit more buff than I am. Physically, I'm not buff. So what I liked about this was that the pockets covers, they had a slant curve design to them, which you don't really find them in North American brands. So I like that. So there's a chest pocket that fits nothing because it's so small, and this one also has a pretty deep pocket inside. It also has the same thing on the other side. Exact same thing. Now the only problem with this jacket is that I wore it on a really cold day, and for me I like to shove my hands in my pockets. But there is no side pocket sleeve, so I can't shove my hand sideways. I have to shove it at the top, and walking like that is really awkward for me. So that's another thing I didn't pay attention to. And then also the sleeve is also has that curved design, which is really nice, but at the same time, for me it's awkward. I don't like awkward material, and I don't know how to explain that, but I don't like crisp or stiff materials touching my skin when it's really cold. I don't like that sensation against my skin. So this part won't touch my skin, but the curved part touches my skin because it's obviously longer. That's the only thing I didn't like. Obviously it's going to change when the weather gets warmer, so that's not going to irritate me as much, but that's something else that I didn't like. So this is the most expensive. Like I said, this was $50, but it is a jacket, so I can rationalize that, even though it's not that great. I also did like the shoulder detailing. It's also on both sides. So also has a zipper. I didn't mention that. It's pretty cheap. It's just there, and then you can button it. Now, it also came with a this is a drawstring, and you can tie the waist. I didn't like how that looked, and on a mannequin they took it off, and so I took it off too because I don't like it. It looks really weird, even though the color matched. It used to go in that hole, and then it went around here. So you can tie it, and I didn't like it, but if you like it, you can change it, or you can use it. Shipping wise, shipping was a pain. If you're ordering something that's not ready to ship out, it takes up to 7 to 14 business days for them to ship anything out. And they do have expedited shipping, but you pay extra for that. Because I live in Canada, so anything that ships to me is normally $10 shipping wise. They do, if you spend over $150, they give you free expedited shipping, which is really, really good. For me, I did spend over $150, mainly because I didn't want to spend $10 for shipping, so I just spent the $150 to get free shipping. Now, everything I bought except for one of the blazers was ready to ship, and ready to ship is something they have overstock and it's in their warehouse, and they would ship it in 1 or 2 days. So everything was in there except for that one blazer. So I had to still wait the maximum 2 weeks for them to ship it out, which is really irritating. But yeah, so I would recommend if you can find anything that's ready to ship, it's more at a discounted price and you can get it within the same week that you order it. So yeah. I don't know what the shipping is for Americans in the United States, but I'm assuming it's about the same thing. If anything, it would be a little bit more cheaper. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful for at least all the guys. This is a guy styling clothing video after all. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment box below and I will hopefully get back to you. Pretty sure I'll get back to you guys. And yeah, favorite, like, comment, and I will see you guys later.